Jarryd Hayne has inspired Parramatta to a stunning triumph against neighbours Penrith before a CUA Stadium record crowd of 22,500. After outplaying North Queensland 5 days earlier, this was the best indication yet of whether the Eels were about to embark on a blazing run to the finals, just as they did 12 months ago. The second-placed Panthers had been blunted by the Warriors the previous weekend, restricted to just one try on home soil. But this time it took a mere 90 seconds to rouse their fans.
A high ball, Lachlan Coote as ever, flying through for it. Pritchard picked it up. Here's a chance for Penrith. It goes to the left-hand side. Brad Tye comes up with it.
Penrith have been the kings of scoring from kicks in 2010, and there was no way they were going to deviate from that successful formula.
Gordon trying to get there. Gordon putting a hand on it.
Gordon got the green light, thanks to benefit of the doubt being applied. Then Penrith maintained their strike rate of a point per minute when Lachlan Coote pounced on a Michael Jennings grubber.
Lachlan Coote, he wins the race, and it is all the Panthers here tonight.
3 tries in 13 minutes, and they had all come from the boot. The homeboys didn't seem like they needed any assistance, but a curiously off-key Parra served it up on a plate, along with a side salad and fries for a hungry Jennings.
And away he goes. Forget the Hayne train, it's the Jennings Express.
With a quarter of the game gone, it was already 22 blot before the Eels were embarrassed into action.
Here is Hayne, showing it, going flat to Moy, who brushed past Walsh. He beat Coote, he beats everybody. And it's Fooey who gets the Eels going here this evening.
It ended up being a double strike for the Eels, with Jarryd Hayne involving himself 2 minutes later to again throw the last pass for a try.
Into a huge gap. He draws and passes. No, he doesn't. He fooled everybody.
Jonathan Wright's barnstorming finish reduced the Blue and Gold's leeway to 10 points at the midway mark, behind by just 22-12. Penrith coach Matthew Elliott knew that this affair had undergone a significant shift in momentum and used the break to express those very sentiments. There was foundation to his fears as Parra resumed their revival within a matter of minutes.
Giving it off to Jonathan Wright, showing it, going himself, looking for a gap, finding a gap and planting it down.
The common denominator in this comeback was the Hayne train gathering steam and providing for his grateful teammates.
He goes to the line, kicks for Christenini, who picks it up and puts it down as casually as you like.
That levelled this extraordinary local derby up at 22 all. Then Luke Bird offered the difference.
Bird for the lead, hits it, swinging back, it's there.
However, the real difference on this memorable evening was the bloke in jersey number 1.
Not much pressure on Jarryd Hayne, he takes it comfortably. Steps 1, steps 2, steps 3, he's away! Jarryd Hayne with a catch and a run! They're not going to catch him! All aboard! Tickets please for the Hayne train!
Parramatta's amazing streak of 30 straight points was halted by the Panthers doing what they do best.
Across the uprights, Jennings goes up for it. Everybody missed it. Not Wayne Graham though.
Michael Gordon's conversion put Penrith back to within just 2 points, and given what an amazing game it had been, who could tell what would happen next? The hosts had one last roll of the dice from a scrum win, and time was up, so they certainly weren't going to die wondering.
The forward pack have a chance to do something. Here's Smith. He gives it to Pritchard. He's caught. He fires it out the back to Mateo. Mateo for the line. Pops it up for Hollow.
That final play capped off a wonderful game of rugby league, perhaps the best of this year's Telstra Premiership. But the strongest message of all is that Parramatta are back, especially with their dynamic custodian recapturing some of his old magic. David Rowlands, Big Pond Sport.